welcome back to Gen X Toy Box. So we had a little bit of adventure today. So we were looking for some bins to pack away some of our stuff in the game room. And if you saw our last video, you kind of know why. We're trying to make another toy room. So we feel like we've exhausted all of the resources in the triangle. Like, we've been to every Walmart, Target multiple times, like all the time. So we're just like, let's go somewhere different. So we started heading toward Virginia, right? And we stopped at a Walmart on the way, didn't really find anything we wanted. We're like, let's just keep going. So Virginia is a hop, skip, and a jump. It's really not that far from us. So we go to one of our favorite places in Virginia. We go to Danville, right? So all morning, didn't have any coffee. They had a Starbucks in there. I said, all right. I told my husband, I'll meet you back there in Toys. I said, let me get my coffee. I'll see you in a bit. So he takes our little one, goes all the way back. And he starts looking in the toy aisle, and he gets to the Hot Wheel aisle. And we are trying to avoid the Hot Wheel aisle, like, at all costs, because my son is, like, losing his mind with all of these cars. So my husband was just going to have me go down whenever I got to him. So he skipped the Hot Wheel aisle, went all the other toy section, and then he went over to the pop culture / geek section that's in the back of the Targets by the electronics. And my husband told me, because I wasn't there yet, I was still in line at Starbucks, he told me he saw a guy, right, and in his hands he had these two objects. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. At the end of the video I will, I promise. And he's like, please tell me where you found these, right? Guy takes him back. And of course it was down the Hot Wheel aisle, the one aisle my husband didn't go down. And he's like, my husband was like devastated. He's like, if I would have been there like 5 minutes sooner, if I would have went down the aisle first, I would have had both these things in my hand. He only got one, but it's not that big of a deal. We're not that worried about it. We have them pre-ordered. But again, I'm not going to tell you what it is to the end of the video. But I will tell you what we found otherwise. All right. So we've been kind of on the fence with these, with the Transformers. So this is really cool looking. So these are the Earthrise Transformers, and it just came on Netflix today, in case you haven't seen it yet. But this is, he turns into an alligator, and this is from the movie, first of all. But I kind of want to show you, we had to get him because he's a transforming alligator. Like, don't really need a reason. It's really cool. So I want to kind of show you the back and how awesome that looks. So this is going to leave this room and will eventually make its way down to the toy room. And I swear, but there's, you know, to be honest with you, most of the Transformers are living in my husband's office. And, you know, I really need to do another tour. I think you guys need to see my husband's office. It's really fun in there. And then he wasn't the only Transformer we found. We found Starscream. My husband was looking for him, and I know we had this conversation a little bit before about, like, you know, their Cybertron outfits versus their Earth outfits. Well, this is the Earth outfit, I guess, is the best way to describe it. But yeah, this is really neat. Look, my husband needed it. He has the Cybertron one, so now he's got the Earth one. So it's pretty cool. We can add this to the collection. Starscream has made it downstairs under our TV in our little display case. So he's got a whole shrine of his own. So that's neat. We found those. That was a good find. And then, I got stuff in bags. We found a land shark. We had to go all the way to Virginia to find one. But if you saw our last video, our friend Andrew got us some. So this one's probably going to be for my son. We're just probably going to open this and give it to him. He was so excited about it. And we told him, we promise after we do the video, he can have it. So he'll probably get this tomorrow after he eats his breakfast. So in case you guys have not seen our last video, take a look at this. And his mouth actually opens, so it's actually really neat. I like it. So yeah, I'm going to use this as a little reward. If my son eats his breakfast tomorrow without argument, he might get a land shark. So we'll see. Alright, so that was a cool find. But they didn't have any thunder tanks, because we come to find out our friend Andrew, the one that gave us the land sharks, he's a huge Thundercats fan, and he hasn't found a thunder tank yet. So we're on the lookout for one for him. Alright. And then, because my husband collects Raphael, and because we're a Hot Wheels house now, I wouldn't say Hot Wheels. I would just say collectible cars. I'm not going to rule out Matchbox. We got a giant Roth monster truck. And now that I'm looking at it, I want the Krang. Like, I'm not going to lie. There's a Krang one, and I want it. So, yeah, this is a trash. This is a monster truck, but this one looks like a trash truck. It's really neat. So, yep, Krang is mine. That's going to be a whole thing. Yeah. All right. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Yay, another thing I get to hunt down. I'm so excited. All right. And then, so we have pretty much all of these, right? Come to find out, we thought we had a shy guy. We really did, but we didn't. He just flew under the radar in our house, and we don't have him. Very surprised. And then we need another one. It's like some kind of princess. It's not Peach, but it's another one. Can't find her anywhere. So we're missing that one. And then my husband got another Dry Bones just because he likes it. And now that he has a toy room, he can just buy stuff to display. So he's going to put him up. But we have all these, thank goodness. Like, again, we're a car house, and it's so scary. I never thought. Like, none of the other kids, like, none of my husband's other boys, like, were into Hot Wheels or anything. So, I don't know, I guess that's how it is. They're all different. And then, so this is kind of what we found, right, at Target. But I'm going to continue my story because I have a whole nother thing over here, what we found at Walmart. That's another thing. So, where I left off. Okay, so my husband saw this guy. He had 2 things in his hand. Brought him back. There was only one left. And I finally come over, and my husband's like, you'll never believe what made it to the shelves. So, as I explained in my last video, Walmart has lost the chokehold on Masters of the Universe. It can now be sold anywhere. So, Target now has the ability to sell Masters of the Universe. Thank goodness. That's more chances for us to find stuff, right? So, as you know, new waves are coming out. I don't even know what wave we're on anymore. I want to say like 4, maybe 5. I don't even know. 3, who knows? But there are really cool ones coming out. And now Target's going to start selling them. So I'm hoping to see some of the, because the Battle Cats are out. And, like, the He-Man, Skeletor, Teela, Evelyn, Beastman, and Man-at-Arms are all out. I'm hoping to see the Sky Sled make another appearance because they disappeared. Don't know where any of those went. Scareglow and Trapjaw, I don't think I've ever seen them on the shelves yet, so it would be really cool to see them there. And plus all the new ones, like the She-Ra and the Roboto. I can't wait for the Roboto. They have a Hordak coming out. Like, I can't wait. So hopefully, fingers crossed. That brings me to what he found. This is gorgeous. Like, I don't use the word sexy often. This is a sexy action figure. This is the deluxe version, okay? And I posted this up on Instagram today. We were only able to get one, right? Luckily, the guy that my husband was talking to left one on the shelf, so we are very grateful. But as I was talking to the guy, right, we were talking about our love of Masters and everything, and so I go to give him my card for Gen X Toy Box so he can, follow what we do since we love Masters too. He says to me, he's like, I already know you. I just subscribed to you this morning. I was like, what? Excuse me? Like, I made it to Virginia? Like, I was so shocked. Like, and so he found me on Instagram and that afternoon, and he followed me. And I want to thank you, Travis, for subscribing and following me and for leaving this guy behind. So let me show you this. So it's deluxe because it is on a bigger board. He's got the battle armor, which is amazing. And let me just tell you about this battle armor. So I'm very excited because if you remember the Masters of the WWE, they had the Macho Man, right? And he supposedly had the battle damage, but he had the plates that go into his chest as opposed to the spring action chest we saw in the original vintage figures, right? So, I'm so glad to find out. Like, I don't know. See, he's back here. See? So this is a chest plate that comes out, and it can show the battle damage. We don't have the battle damage. We just have his normal getup. So it comes with the plates that you can change to the amount of battle damage, right? Well, this is not that. This is the spring activated, like you strike it, he gets battle damage. So it brings it back to the vintage, and that makes me so happy. So the other thing with the deluxe is it comes with another head. So you got Mad Skeletor and you've got Happy Skeletor, right? And I love his weapons, and he's got an extra hand in there too. So that's really neat. So So yeah, it's also wider, and I'm also happy that it's got the new for 21 on here. So I don't know if you guys saw our other videos, but this is a whole controversy of having to have one with and one without. So I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to be, but this is beautiful. It does come with a mini comic. It says Battle Armor Skeletor. No, Battle Armor Reborn. But yeah, this is a gorgeous piece, and I don't know if I showed you guys the back of that yet, but look at all of those that are coming out. I'm so excited. I need them all. And I think we might have pre-ordered them, all of them, most of all of them, on Big Bad Toy Store. They had a bunch of them, but I don't know what it looks like now. But there's a Clamp Champ. I don't think my husband ordered the Clamp Champ, unless it was in like a set, but I didn't see that. So, ooh, that's going to be fun. But yeah, he pre-ordered most of these, so these are going to be coming to us when Big Bad Toy Store gets them, but this is beautiful. This was our find of the day. So yeah, the other guy got the He-Man, and we got the Skeletor, and he got the He-Man and Skeletor. But, and the thing is, we went to our local Targets. We really did. So when we were in Virginia, we came all the way back, right? And we're like, let's check all of our Targets just to be sure. And so we talked to one of the managers there who was into Masters, so that was great. And he was talking about the difference in the battle armor from these and the wrestlers. And he's like, we have not been able to put them out yet. Like, we haven't gotten them. Hopefully in the next couple days they'll be out. So I'm going to be doing Target like every day on my lunch break this upcoming week, but it's worth it. These are beautiful. All right. So we also, on the way back, since we were right near that area, we went to a Walmart. And we didn't find anything like Masters related, but we did find stuff that we were looking for. So we are collectors of the McLaren cars. Because our last name's McLaren, silly. That's why. So these are the 2020 ones, I believe, which we only have the 2019. And the thing with these are, we collect 3 of them, right? Well, technically 4, but we have to get 3, right? Boy A, Boy B, Boy C. So each boy will have a set of the McLarens, right? And with our youngest, our 3-year-old Ezekiel, he has them up on his wall, starting, I think, from the year he was born in 2017, and we're giving him a McLaren every year. So we are current, but there are new ones that came out for 2021 that we still have to find. But so we got 3 of these, thank goodness. So 2 of them are going to get put away. One's going to get hung up on my son's wall, and eventually we'll find him one to play with. And then this one's actually my favorite. This one looks almost like a Batmobile, but it's really neat. And then we found 2 more. So just happened to be looking in the Hot Wheels section. I think we were looking for more Land Sharks, and we were looking for the Thunder Tanks, but found these. So that's really neat. Yeah, so we have another one of these. So we got 2 out of 3. We got 3 out of 3. We got 2 out of 3 and 1 out of 1. So I have more looking to do, but again, these are more of like a leisurely thing. Not stressed about finding them, but this is a very Hot Wheels themed day apparently, and can't wait to see more of these Masters. I can't wait to display that. It's going to be beautiful. But all right, guys, that was our day. I'm so glad we decided to go to Virginia, and you know, that's a lesson to be learned, to get off the beaten path sometimes. Like, you know, I've exhausted everything I could here. Go find somewhere else. Go check another state. Like, I would go to Canada if I could and raid all their toys, but can't do that right now. So for now, I'll just have to settle for Virginia. But again, shout out to Travis. Thanks for leaving this guy behind, because now I'm about to go display it, and I will see you guys next video. Bye. Hello, everyone. So we've reached one of our first few milestones. We've got to 100 subscribers. We got to 125. So this one is our new one for 150. And I just wanted to take the time to thank you guys for watching these videos. I mean, the whole reason we got into it was because it was just fun. Whenever my husband would buy things, I would open them, and the looks on my face when I opened them were priceless. And he kind of wanted to catch it on camera. And all the comments that I make, like, really another one of these. So it just started off as a joke between him and I. And it kind of just grew. I mean, I love toys, and I can't go anywhere without looking for toys. I have a toy like sixth sense every time I go into a store. So I'm really glad that you guys have shared this journey with me. And so now we have a new milestone, 150 subscribers. And once we get to 150, I would love to do another raffle since the first one went so well. And we had a lot of participants. So I kind of wanted to give you guys some choices. The first one, we just decided to give away a Skeletor. But, you know, we do other toys also on Gen X Toy Box. So I wanted to give you the choices. So we have this guy. So this is a Marvel Legends, and it's really cool. It's one of the Build-A-Figs, and, you know, this is kind of the only one that we're giving away from the Build-A-Fig, but it's kind of cool, right? So we were thinking about giving away Mr. Wonder Man. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're interested. He's one of our options, and he's new in box. Really cool, right? We've got multiple arms, multiple hands, apparently, and you get an abomination leg. Cool. Or, this is one of our newest acquisitions, the metal head from TMNT Pop. We got some turtle fans out there. I was thinking maybe if you were interested, you might want to get the metal head. And this is a Target exclusive, by the way. So, just in case you haven't seen it out in stores, it's because it's a Target exclusive. Or, it wouldn't be a Gen X raffle if we didn't at least offer a He-Man. So, as you can see, we have a boxed figure, and we brought him out. We've got a Prince Adam for you. This is the Super 7 Filmation version. So, this is also one of the prizes that you can pick from. So, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. I'm trying to decide whether, you know, we just pick the winner, and the winner gets to choose their prize, or if we get enough requests, we'll just make the raffle that prize. But I think I might make it winner's choice this time. Yeah, and I think we'll probably do it the same way by looking at who has commented on our page and assigning them a number. So, once we get to 150, please make sure you comment on the videos, and whoever has commented, you will get assigned a number, and then we'll do the random number generator again, and then we'll find a winner, and then we'll hopefully get that video up. And if you could, take a video of yourself opening the prize so we can see if you liked it or not. All right, so let's get to our next goal, 150 subscribers. You think you can do it? I think we can do it. Get some more people, get some friends, because I'm excited to give these away. See you guys soon.